My name's Kirsten. This is my Q&A finally. You have to forgive my rambling habits, and I didn't do all the vlog rates, but I'm going to answer all the questions, and let's get started because I have a lot of questions, so I don't want this to be like 5 hours, and that doesn't have to be. Justin Mason asked, what's your favorite episode of Supernatural and why? If I just had to choose one, it's hard, as much as I would like to talk about like all my favorite episodes, if I had to choose one, it would be Goodbye Stranger. Because Nick DL, Death DL, the Crypt Scene, Crowley, I don't know, it was just a really good episode. George asked, if you could write an episode of Supernatural, what would you make it about? Or what's one thing you would like to happen in the series before it ends? Kind of the same thing, but I made this post a while ago about like my ideal Supernatural ending, and it was really long, so I don't feel like looking it up and like reading it, but basically the main point is I want Sam and Dean to acknowledge how they haven't really treated Kaz as well as he should be treated, and I want Kaz to die eventually. I want there to be like Dean pleading with him not to do his little whatever he's doing, because I want him to kind of like sacrifice himself to stop the darkness or whatever. And I want Dean to plead with him not to, and Kaz being like, oh, I have to do this, and blah, blah, blah. And I like, wrote, like, in depth about it, but, and I want, like, the last episode of the entire series to be, like, a good old-fashioned monster hunt kind of thing, to, like, end the series where it began. And I want Dean to die, like, hunting a banshee, but they aren't actually hunting a banshee. They're hunting like a spirit, because the banshee's like an omen, and looks at Dean and blah blah blah. And then I want Dean to die, Sam to give up hunting, like marry somebody, have kids, have a family like Dean always wanted, and Dean to go to heaven and see everyone that he's ever lost, and and love like he deserves that. Dean, speaking of Dean, asked, what's something that you like about yourself? Physically or personality-wise? That's tough. Physically, I like my eyes. I mean, I like my sense of humor, like when I'm talking to my friends, like in conversation. But you probably won't see a lot of my sense of humor in this video because it's a very serious video. No humor allowed. Arthur asked, favorite fanfiction you've ever read? I've only read 3 in my entire life. So it would have to be Apparently Asleep, which is Lupin and Tonks fanfiction, or Twist and Shout, because just really tugs at your heartstrings, man. Apparently Asleep was just written very, very well, and Twist and Shout was written well. I mostly just like how emotionally attached I get, because I like things that really make me cry, because I like things that can make me emotional, because anything makes me laugh. So if something makes me cry, either a book or a movie, I'm gonna like fall in love with it. The other fanfiction I read was Lays, and it was really good. Vidya, sorry if I sucked anybody's name. Vidya asked, do you have any weird, nervous, or bad habits? Probably. I can't really think of any off the top of my head, but I bet you if you asked anybody that knew me, they could probably tell you some. But I can't think of any. But like, who doesn't, man? I probably do. Eternal Platypus 3, I couldn't find her name, asked, what is your main goal in life? To have a family, live on my own, like have a house all to myself, work outside with animals and the wildlife, pet a cheetah. That's actually my biggest goal. Kara, if you had angel powers for a day, what would you do with them? Heal people. Wow. Heal people. Yeah. Go to hospitals and heal everybody. Like, go to every single hospital in the entire world and heal every single patient there. That'll be what I would do. Sylvia asked a shit ton of questions, but that's good. Thank you, Sylvia. What was the first fandom you joined, and how old were you then? Probably Harry Potter, I guess, would be my first, like, fandom. I guess I didn't know, like, the term fandom was used before I got on Tumblr. But, technically speaking, SpongeBob or Powerpuff Girls? Like, are we talking about that? Or just like, okay, well, Powerpuff Girls was like the level, like, I was so obsessed with that for so long. It was my show. Like, I'm not even kidding. There would be marathons and I would go berserk. I would go ballistic. But I guess what you're referring to, Harry Potter. That was really ugly. I don't know how old I was. I guess before the 7th book came out, I started reading them. What's your Hogwarts house? Well, speaking of Harry Potter, Hufflepuff, and I'm not ashamed. What book are you currently reading? What do you think of it so far? I like that question. I'm reading, it's called The Wishing Jar, and I haven't actually read it for a while. I really like the way it's written. Like, really, I like even the most mundane, I don't want to say boring, because none of the parts are boring, but even the most mundane, like, because it basically follows the life of, this woman and her mother and her daughter, and their, like, everyday life, and sometimes that can get a little, like, mundane, but the way it was written really, like, intrigues you, and, like, makes you want to keep reading it, really, like, interests you. And I just started to get really like, what the fuck is going on? So I need to start reading it because I need to know what just happened. What's your zodiac sign? Capricorn. Do you believe in astrology? I don't know. I mean, that's horoscopes and shit. I mean, I guess they're fun to read and see like what's up. And if it's accurate, it's accurate. If it happens, it happens. I don't know if I believe it or not. Mal asks, how would you describe your aesthetic? Also, favorite moment of your favorite ship. I don't know what that question means. I don't know how I would describe my aesthetic. I know that's like beauty, but like I don't know how to answer that. I don't know what you're looking at. I don't know what you want from me. I don't know how to answer that. Favorite moment of your favorite ship? I ship a lot of things. A lot. But I'm not going to go through all of them. So I guess my number one ship is Lupin and Tonks, always and forever. And there's not a lot of them in the movies. So my favorite moments come from the books, which are at the end of book 6, when Tonks is just like, you know what? I love you. I don't fucking care that you're a werewolf. Like, get over yourself. And book 7, when I guess not really Lupin and Tonks scene, but when Lupin comes in and announces Teddy's birthday, he's so happy, like it's adorable. And just, I wish there was more of them in the book also. I don't feel like there's a lot in the book. I love when they like land. This is in the movie though, like also, which I was surprised and pleasantly surprised when they like land. Like when they at the beginning of book 7, when they're like all flying away on their broomsticks and they come and they land at like the burrow. I have no idea. And Tonks is like waiting desperately for Lupin, and he finally gets there. No, Lupin's waiting desperately for Tonks, and then she finally gets there. I like the way it's described in the book because he's like really worried, and then she lands, and then they like run and hug, and oh, it's so cute. I love that part. Despiel. I like when I guess I don't know. I like every single Despiel moment. But if I had to choose a favorite, it would probably be when they went to the strip bar, because as hilarious as that was, it's really, I think, an important scene for us Despiel shippers, because it really, like, Dean said it himself, like, this is the first time, like, I haven't laughed as hard in so long, and it's just, like, it really touches you, man, because, like, he hung out with Kaz, and he laughed harder than he has in, like, his whole entire life. That means something. And just recently, my new favorite ship is Cain and Abby, in case you couldn't tell, from the 100. And, oh my god, they're so cute. My favorite moment has to be, I think, when Cain is trapped or whatever, and Abby, like, goes through all the way down to, like, help Cain, and then she was trapped, and after, or when Abby is tortured, and Cain is just like, no, like, he gets really, like, heated about it. He's like, no, like, don't do that, and then I'm gonna cry, they're so cute. And then when she's taken away on the stretcher, he like holds her hand and oh my god. Sorry, I love them so much. Okay, a little too excited there. Sorry. Oh god, I love them. Della asks, who is your favorite American president and why? Abraham Lincoln? Because gay for no slavery. It's pretty cool. Plus he's like the hottest president, so. Tori asks, what's your favorite season of Supernatural and why? Season 5. Because a lot of shit happens in season 5. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, that's the season that Crowley's introduced. That's the season that, like, makes DL really start with Caged Heat. That's the season that you have that, like, badass ending. Last season with Lucifer. I think that's the season where Adam is introduced, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I don't remember. But yeah, I think it is season 5 because at the end of, okay, so yeah, possibly. But okay, oh wait, he was introduced in season 4, but he came back in season 5, but that's when he was like most important. But basically like a lot of shit happens in season 5, like Crowley being introduced makes DL, like I don't remember, but like I remember like there like being a big list of things that happened in season 5 because people, somebody's asking that before, like as a regular question, and I like answered it, but I had looked up season 5. But my goal for this video was to not like look at the questions beforehand and like have like a setup of how I was gonna answer it. I just wanted to answer it like from the top of my head. So from the top of my head, I know a lot of stuff happens in season 5 that's really badass, so that's why it's my favorite. Cameron asks, what's your favorite Supernatural character and why? My favorite Supernatural character is Castiel. I don't know why I hesitated as Cass. Because, like, who doesn't love Cass? I love his, like, character development. You go from, like, this, like, really, serious, like, strict, like, to follow the rules, Angel, who was very gung-ho about making sure that he followed the demands of God and did what he needed to do. And then you have him slowly realize that he's like his own person, or he's his own angel, and he can do what he thinks is right, because sometimes what he is told to do isn't necessarily the right thing, and he like realized this. I liked how he grew like some independence, and I just like his character growth. I like how he went from not knowing, how he went from not knowing anything about humanity, and it was funny and cute, and I do miss that, but I mean, like, the amount of time he spent with humanity, it's, like, he's bound to pick up a few things, and he has, so we get less of that, like, confused little baby angel that we all love, but I like that, he's really understood things, and I know Crowley gave him, like, understanding, like, references or whatever it was, but, yeah, I just, like, his character development. I like the fact that he always has good intentions, even when what was that, season 6? Even though he kind of fucked up a little, but he had good intentions, and I don't know. The only thing that I was ever mad that Cass did was break Sam's law. But his whole like working with Crowley, he could have probably explained his predicament to Sam and Dean, but in his mind, the only thing that would have helped him would be to get the souls, and he knew Sam and Dean wouldn't be up for that. So he did it behind their back because he knew that they wouldn't help him. And just like I could go on and on about that whole entire situation, but that's part of the reason why I went through this I hate Dean stage, because I was so pissed about the way he treated Cass after that. Like so pissed. Like he didn't even began to listen to Kaz try to explain himself, and I don't even think Kaz tried to explain himself because he's just like, I know that you're gonna act like this, and I was right. And that's just, Dean's pissed me off for so long. But that's why Kaz is my favorite, because he always has good intentions, and he's an adorable little baby, and he's such a good guy. He's an angel, but he's such a good guy. God, love Kaz. Carrie and Natalia want to know what made you watch Supernatural. Okay, here's the story, yo. So it was while season 8 was still on TV, I think. Yeah, because I think I watched half of season 8 online, and then it was on TV. So yeah, it was, because I remember watching season 8 finale online. But, no, on live, sorry. I remember watching season finale of season 8 live. I can't speak. But my friend Sam was just like, you should watch Supernatural because she's been like obsessed with it. And I was like, yeah, probably. I mean, I was a little interested. I like starting new TV shows. And but the thing is, when I like go to start a new TV show, it takes me for fucking ever. From the moment I hear about this TV show to the moment I actually start watching it and continue to watch it, it takes me forever. It took me forever to start the 100, and I'm really freaking glad that I did. Because I hesitate. I'm like, well, what if I don't like it? Especially after I just finished watching a show that I really liked. Like, the last show I watched all the way through was Bones until I caught up, and I was so obsessed with it. And I was like, I'm not going to find a show that I like as well as Bones. And then I watched that. And then Supernatural, I think I'd watched Doctor Who before that. I'm not going to find a show I'm going to get attached to with Doctor Who. But I decided to, like, start watching Supernatural. And I watched the first episode, I'm not joking you, like 20 times before, or like the first part of it 20 times before I actually finished it. Because I'd watched like the first scene, and then like the first like couple scenes, like I guess maybe like up until Jess got burned, but not quite that far. And then I'd be like, and then I get distracted and go do something else with my friends. And I was also hesitant because I knew how like I thought it would be a really scary show. I'm just gonna laugh at myself. And that's why also the reason that I hesitated, but finally I watched the whole first episode all the way through, and I was like, it's pretty good, I'm interested. So I went on binge watch adventures, and that's how that happened. And just Carrie wanted to know, what's your favorite character from season 4? That's so specific. I don't remember specifically. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't specifically remember the characters from season 4. Okay, we have Cass. Oh, Ruby. Okay, Ruby's still there. Bobby and okay, we have a lot of people here. Chuck. Chuck. I love Chuck. Okay, so specifically from season 4, we're gonna have to go for Chuck because there's Ruby, who honestly I've never really liked a whole lot. We have Cass, who already said is my favorite character. We have Meg and who, like I've said, or who is probably one of my favorite characters aside from Cass. So like if we're being season specific, I'm gonna go with Chuck. He's my babe. Tana, sorry if I fucked up your name. Tina asks, what SBN characters do you not like? I'm sorry, but I don't like the Ghostfacers. They're kind of annoying. I've never really been like fond of them, and I didn't understand the whole like everyone loving them. I mean, you can love them all you want. It's your, your opinion on Supernatural. Like, I don't really care. I never really liked them. I always found them really annoying. Jellicle Cass, I couldn't find her name. Is there a certain thing or piece of advice that any of the Supernatural cast had said in the past that has stuck with you? Probably everything that has come out of Nisha's mouth. And that's not even a joke. Every time Nisha has uttered a piece of advice, I loved it. Like, okay, stay strong and stay gay. Like, come on. I mean, that doesn't pertain to me, but I like that. Be kind to yourselves so you can be happy enough to be kind to the world. That's my description on my blog. Um, sorry, I'm like literally looking at Misha quotes right now, like that I have on my blog. Sorry, I'm literally looking at Misha blogs, or Misha quotes on my blog, just to see, because I think there's another one. Oh, don't pressure yourself. Don't worry about what others think you should do or what the societal norm is. Do what moves you and makes you smile, and the good will follow. That. Fucking Misha. But Marissa, what or who got you into Supernatural, and what got you into Destiel? Oops, I already answered that question. I meant to combine people's names, but I didn't catch that one. What got you into Destiel? I know, I can't think of it right now, but there was a point in time when I was like, I think rewatching it, or I saw a GIF and I was like, that's the moment that Dean fell in love with Kat, in my opinion. Or, well, okay, but then my opinion started to change. But initially I did think that, but now I think that Kaz actually loves Dean in more than a friend way, but Dean doesn't really understand or grasp that, and I don't think never really returned the feelings that Kaz has for him. But initially there was this one scene that the way Kaz looked at, or I think it might have been I can picture it in my head. Kaz says something and Dean looks at him like shocked, like this isn't the stuck up dick that I thought you were. And I think it's like that moment, but I don't remember what Cass said. I just remember like that moment. I think Dean was like, holy shit, Cass. Or the moment when like Cass is just like he like gives Cass some advice, or Dean some advice, and then Cass is like, and like looks up and like says something. God, I'm tripping on my Supernatural trivia or like memory, but those two scenes, I think, if you even know what I'm talking about. Clary wants to know what's your least favorite episode of Supernatural and why. Probably Ghostfacers. Like, I'm sorry, like that episode actually called Ghostfacers. I didn't find it very enjoyable. Sabrina asks, please passionately tell us what you would do if you could be with Misha for an entire day. Well, realistically, I think it would really be a lot of fun to just hang out with Misha. Like, go to, I don't know, because he likes to, like, go places and, like, adventure, and I think it'd be fun to go for a hike with Misha in the woods. Holy shit, do you know how much fun that would be? Oh my god, like, seriously, do you know how much fun that would be? Just go on a hike with Misha. That's what I would do. Sorry, I can't even think of anything else. Like, right now, I just got really excited because I love going on hikes, and going on a hike with Misha in the woods just sounds like so much fun. That was my passionately telling you what I would do for a day. Sar, what are your favorite kinds of AUs? I don't know. I don't really read or pay attention to AUs. Like, I don't read fanfiction. So, not because of anything against it, I'm just lazy and I never really get around to it. Probably, realistic AUs? I don't know. Claire, which Supernatural season finale was your favorite? Season 5 was really good. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, I did like season 6 finale because it's like, hi, I'm your new guy. It's like, what the fuck, Cass? So probably season 5 or 6. Your half dead, half straight OTP wants to know, do you have a favorite picture of Misha? Who doesn't? I'm trying to think. It's with his blue plaid shirt that he wears a lot. That's my everything. So like, I'm trying to think, because I know there's a picture with him in that blue plaid shirt that I just love. I love my profile picture, or my icon. I like the picture where it's like half of his face and it's like close up and you can see like his eye and like his scruff and oh my god. I'm trying to think of all the Misha pictures that I know. This is a hard question. I love every single picture of Misha. It's really hard to pick a favorite. I guess when like his eyes are really bright and like accented. His big goofy smile. I like the one where he's I can't imitate it, but like it used to be my icon at some point, but he was just like he did like this the goofiest smile, and he was so cute. Yeah, I love every picture of Misha. Rachel asked, "Are you happy with the season finale? If not, how would you wish it would have ended, or what would you have changed?" I liked it. I really liked the emotional Sam and Dean scene because I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, obviously he's not gonna kill Sam," and that's what I thought in the beginning of that scene, like at first. But then it kept going and going, and I legit thought that Dean would stab Sam. Obviously, Sam wouldn't have died; somehow he would have been brought back. But in the moment, I thought that Dean was going to kill Sam. Like there was no doubt in my mind for like probably about 2 seconds, and then he like swung it, and he like hit that, and I was like, I knew you wouldn't hurt your brother, please. But like, man, I really literally thought. So yeah, I was happy with it. I wouldn't have really changed anything about it. I thought it was interesting. I think the darkness is actually interesting. People say it's like stupid or like the darkness. What the fuck is that? But I think it's mythological or biblical or whatever it is. I found a post like explaining like no, but guys, this is what the darkness like is, and I think it sounds really cool. And then the person who answered it was just like, oh yeah, I thought that was like a given, and I was like, I didn't look at it that way, but I honestly was just like, what the fuck is going on? It looks like just a bunch of demons coming out again, like that's happened before, but I think it is going to be different, and we're just gonna have to like wait and see what it is. Eliza, what's your favorite food? Sushi and chocolate. Michaela, what is your favorite word and why? I don't know. Probably fuck. I don't know. Just because I say it a lot, I don't have a favorite word. Um, Nitsana. That's such a cute name. Would you rather be able to hold your breath forever or fly afloat? Hold my breath forever, because that would make working out a fuck ton easier. Sorry, the reason I hate working out is because I can't do cardio, because I can't fucking breathe. God, pisses me off. Tyler asks, what is your favorite ice cream topping? Caramel, whipped cream, cherry, Oreo cookies. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry. I'm on a diet. You're really making me want like an ice cream sundae right now. Liz, what was a maybe funny, absurd moment in real life when you just went, why the fuck am I associating with Supernatural? Oh, Supernatural is taking over my life. That's probably happened to me before. Like, most definitely has. But I can't really think about it at the top of my head. I could probably sit here for 20 minutes thinking and still not come to it. But I know my dad and mom, I think, were driving somewhere, and they drove past a graveyard, and they saw a car with, like, the trunk open, and, like when they came back home, they told me about it, and my dad's like, yeah, it was Sam and Dean digging up some grave to burn some bones, and I was like, Dad, every time something remotely supernatural-esque happens, like a storm is coming, or something appears when it wasn't there before, or like just something like remotely supernatural, like remotely strange happens, he's always like, call Sam and Dean, and I'm like, Dad, I love you. Crowley's daughter asks, who has been your favorite character on SVM besides your brothers and Castiel? Meg or Joe? I can't choose between Meg and Joe. They're both lovely. Nandika asked, what TV shows do you watch outside of Supernatural? Well, I just got caught up with the 100. I've watched Angel. I'm gonna go through my text. I watched Angel. It was really good. A lot of the shows that I have watched are not on air anymore, including Angel. Bones. I watched Bones. That's still on air. Dawson's Creek is off, but it was really fun to watch. Doctor Who, Friends, Hannibal, Harper's Island was really good. It's not on TV anymore. Lost was really good. Merlin was fantastic. Sherlock. That 70s show, The Walking Dead. That's all. Wow, I don't really watch a lot of shows. The 100, I just, like, did I say that? Yeah, I started watching it. I need to watch more shows. Next question. Riz asked, if you could be any of the following from Supernatural: angel, hunter, human, or demon, what would you be and why? I don't know. An angel because I'd have powers. I wouldn't be a hunter and human because I'd have to make some hard choices, and I don't like killing things or people. I fucking cry when I kill stink bugs, so I don't think I could be a hunter. I'm too, like, I'm too good to be a demon, but, like, honestly, I worry too much when I do something that could remotely be considered bad or offensive. So that would leave an angel. Plus you have powers that you could use for good. This next person deleted her blog, so I don't know her name, but it was Miss Celine or something. What character did you feel was best written in season 10, the worst written, and what's your favorite fandom besides Supernatural? I don't think any character was better written than any other character. I don't think there was enough. I think Dean was written pretty well in season 10 because the Mark has started to, like, take control over him, and he's really not Dean anymore at a certain point. And I think that's what some people, like, didn't grasp, or maybe I'm just making that up, but that's how I saw it. And the worst written, I just think that some castings, like, could have been written either better or just there could have been more. I think that's the main thing, like, there could have been more cast could have been more involved. So there's that. Favorite fandom, oh yeah. Now it's not a favorite show, it's a favorite fandom. And I guess I don't know, the fandoms are pretty cool. I guess I like Doctor Who's a pretty chill fandom. Or Hannibal, they're pretty chill. Lena asked, if you had to eat a certain thing from each food group every day, what would you pick? I pretty much do that. I eat, like, eggs, just protein. If I had to choose one, food groups. I should look up food groups. Not because I don't know the food groups, but I may not know the food groups. Okay. Dairy. I would drink milk. I fucking love milk. Fruits. Fuck, that's hard. I like fruit. Probably peaches. Peaches are my favorite fruit. Grains, beans, and legumes. I would eat either pasta or oatmeal. I like oatmeal. No. Potatoes? Is that part of it? I like potatoes. I would eat mashed potatoes. Meat. Fish. Confections, like the fats and oils. Chocolate. Ugh. Vegetables. I like veggies. I like broccoli. Water. Okay. Sydney, favorite scene from any gag reel? Every time Misha shows his lovely face on screen. But I did like the moment on the gag reel when, like, it would, like, zoom in on Cass, or Misha, and then he would just, like, break down laughing, like, every time, because his smile was beautiful. The worm stash, I mean, come on. When he went to the ground, he's like, am I out of the shot? He was so cute. But every time, I don't know why, But that part where Dean like is pushing Bobby or something, like he falls and Bobby goes rolling and he's like, "Run, Bobby, save yourself!" I don't know why, but I die every time. Or like shit, the Jesus Christ one. Jesus Christ, coming your back or something. Oh. He was just like, something, like, or I think, Jared was saying, like, to bring Jesus Christ, and then Jensen was like, bring Jesus Christ back? I mean, it kills me every time. But, those are the ones that kill me every time. Confetti, it's a parade. I mean, there's so many. Mona, if you could get rid of one character, who would it be and why? You mean the characters that are left? Probably Rowena. Pisses me off. No, actually, I really like her, like how she's written and the way she's acted. I really like her. But if I had to choose one character, I don't know, who's even left? There's Sam, Dean, Crowley, and Rowena. Unless I'm forgetting some people, but like, I don't know, out of those, probably Rowena because like, I love Crowley. Oh, and Kaz. I just forgot about Kaz. Okay, moving on, I'm really ashamed. Valerie wants to know, what is your favorite movie? Wow, sorry. I like a lot of movies. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, your typical, like, franchises or series of movies. 7 Years in Tibet, though, I really like that one. I'm gonna get fast, it's already been like 33 minutes. MJ wants to know, top 3 episodes of Supernatural and why? Goodbye Stranger, Abandon All Hope, shit, I don't remember. There's an episode in season 9 that I really liked. Can't for the life of me think of what it is. Hold on. Shit. God, pissed me off. Okay, wasn't that... Was it I'm No Angel? Oh, Heaven Can't Wait. Wow. How did I forget about that? Okay. Yeah, Heaven Can't Wait. I love that one. Never again. Oh. I did like I'm No Angel. Oh, I didn't like I'm No Angel because like that when Kaz is like stabbed and Dean like thinks he's dead. God. But I like having Kelly. Hold on, why are you here? Okay, we're next time. God, there's so many questions. Jesse wants to know, please explain in your own words why Misha Collins is an actual angel. Oh, why? That's such a hard question. Just because I could go on for hours, and this has already been like 30 minutes. Because this has already been like 38 minutes, I'm actually going to save that question and make like a part 2, because I still have a lot more questions to go. Like a lot more. I'm probably going to end up making at least 3 parts. So this has been part 1 of my Q&A. I'm just going to end it here. So that's like a preview. That's my next question for my next video. Because I can't like think of that right now. My back hurts. Anyway, bye. I'm sorry for boring you for the past 40 minutes. I'm not very entertaining. There was about a couple times when I forgot I was actually videotaping myself. I thought I was just talking to myself because I don't do that or anything. But I'm gonna stop. I don't know how to end this, so I'm just gonna say bye. Bye. At least make my hair look good for like say bye. I can't make my hair look good. Ugh. Bye! I need to work out anyway. It's already like 1:30. Okay.